Hi everyone, this is Norris Tony coming to you all with another video. I'm going to read from my prayer book, Walk in Faith. I'm going to read a Bible verse and I'm going to read a prayer. The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to furnish, but he casts away the substance of the wicked. That's from the book of Proverbs, chapter 10, verse 3. Here's the prayer. Like a warm and cuddly blanket that makes a child feel secure, and a favorite food that soothes the worried soul. God is there for me, like a song that lifts my spirits when nothing else can, and the laughter of a child that makes me laugh in return. God is my rock. I always put my faith in the one who never fails me. I put my faith in God. Okay, I'm gonna read an article from TVD. Hold on, from TVDeets.com, and it's an exclusive, and it's called Champagne Flute Secured. Nneka Ihim joins RHOP Season 8 exclusive. Nneka Ihim is joining the cast of RHOP Season 8 as a full-time housewife. Rock solid sources tell TV Deets exclusively. Born in Boston but a Nigerian at heart, Nneka is a licensed attorney specializing in financial technology and has quite the entrepreneurial spirit as the owner of her own champagne line, our insiders confirm. A graduate of both the University of Michigan and University of Wisconsin Law School, according to her LinkedIn, she is also the daughter of well-known interventional cardiologist and PhilAnthropist Leo Egbujiobi. That's the new housewife right here with her husband. If y'all can see that real good. Outside of her work as an attorney, she also briefly worked as a correspondent for CNN. Nneka lives in the Potomac area and is married to Dr. Ikena Ihim, or Dr. Kenna Ihim, a medical doctor and night lounge investor. Huh. Ashley Darby hosted a home warming party over the weekend that was also the first all cast event for RHOP Season 8, and newbie Nneka was in attendance. Sources close to production tell TV Deets exclusively. That's her again, the new housewife, Nneka Ihim, if I'm saying her last name right. While not much is known just yet about the Potomac newbie, Nneka and her husband, Ikena, made headlines just a few years ago when they threw quite the glamorous DC wedding, which featured a performance by Nigeria singer Tiwa Savage. Okay, RHOP Season 8. Who's in and who's out? Giselle Bryant, Robin Dixon, Wendy Osefo, Candace Dillard Bassett, Karen Huger, Mia Thornton, and Ashley Darby are all returning for season 8, meaning with Nneka's addition, we could have 8 full time housewives by the time the show premieres on Bravo this fall. While Sharice Jackson Jordan was present at Ashley's homewarming, she is not expected to return as an official cast member. Jacqueline Blake, who was introduced as a friend of Mia's last season, is out and will not be returning in an official capacity either. With Nneka's casting, RHOP now boosts quite the dynamic Nigerian duo with Wendy opening up about her family's history across her 3 seasons on the show. The Real Housewives of Potomac is currently in production on season 8 and will return this fall. Okay, and that's the end of the article. Well, Nneka Ihim, if that's how her last name is, or if I'm saying it right. Nneka is a beautiful woman. I think that her and Wendy would be a good duo. I mean, she'll be the second Nigerian woman to, join the Real Housewives of Potomac. And plus Potomac needs more, darker skinned women besides Candace and Wendy, because you got the light skinned women, of course, with Giselle, Robin, Karen, Ashley, and Mia. So Nneka's addition should be good. And she got her own, she's a lawyer, she got her own champagne line, so she's very educated and smart, like Wendy. So got multiple degrees. So like I said, instead of her picking a side though, Nneka, I feel like she should take the opportunity to get to know all the women first, individually and for herself. Then if she has to, then decide, who you would be better, or who you would be best friends with or be good friends with. Somebody, or be around people who, will be a good friend to you, basically. So she shouldn't make the same mistake Wendy did on season 5 when it came to Monique and Candace situation, when she chose Giselle and Robin's side and kicked Monique to the curb and didn't give her a chance, after Monique and Candace got into that fight. So Wendy teamed up with, just the Green Eye Bandits to team up against Monique. And Karen was the only one, and Ashley were the only 2 people that was on Monique's side, that was friends with Monique that season. So I just feel like Nneka need to, get to know all the ladies first, give all the ladies a chance, then make her decision on who she rocking with. But I think her, Candace, and Wendy would be a great trio. That would be a good dynamic right there, them 3. Absolutely. Because I cannot stand new cast members, coming on that show, being, catering to Giselle and Robin. So I hope Nneka doesn't be another one of Giselle's minions, bottom bees, her lapdog, her follower, or anything like that. Don't follow up, don't run up behind nobody. Be your own leader. Stand 10 toes down and stand on your own 2 feet. Be your own woman. Because Giselle will do that. I mean, Giselle don't really, as we all know, don't really bring nothing to the show besides drama. Her storyline is to create drama with the other women. That's her main storyline. Other than that, she can't get one on her own. But Giselle should, like I said in previous videos, she should hire a matchmaker to try to help her get a man. because she got a hard time keeping a man. She need to fix that aspect of her life, if anything. Bring some more of your tea and your own drama to the show besides creating trouble with the other ladies. Seriously. Because, like I said, we don't need the new cast member, Nneka, being another one of Giselle's, like I said, minions, lapdogs, followers, sidekicks, or bottom bees. We don't need that because she got that in Robin, in Ashley, in Mia. She they leader. But speaking of Robin, I don't know why this broad coming back to the show full time after she robbed everybody. She robbed all the viewers of her own storyline. She held back a lot of information about her and Juan, going through the problems that they went through before they got married. Like Juan was messing around with the woman from Canada, paying for her hotel room and just leaving the hotel, which I don't believe. I believe Juan did more than pay for that lady's hotel room. He probably went in that hotel room with that lady and screwed and had sex basically with her, hooked up with her, and then just dumped her the next day. Probably had, like I said, a one night stand, kicked her to the curb, and tried to get one of his homeboys to come hook up with that lady. But he didn't just pay. I don't think that he just paid for that lady's hotel room and just went on about his business. And plus he was communicating with her too before that. So that's why I said Robin didn't even bring, like, instead Robin and Giselle got on a podcast, their podcast on Patreon, and told all the details of what happened with Juan and that woman. Basically, I think that Juan was cheating with her, but according to Robin, he wasn't. He was just having, conversations with her. Basically, that's all Robin said. But that's a load of bullcrap. I think more happened than what Robin realized, or either she knows or wanted us to know. She didn't want us to know everything, so she just said what she thought was best to protect not only Juan but their relationship. Cause a lot of men just don't pay for a hotel room, a woman's hotel room, and just go on about his business. Especially another woman. So, like I said, Robin hid all that information from the show, but she talked about it on a podcast, on her Reasonably Shady podcast with Giselle. Well, like I said, she should get demoted from that, or for that. She should get demoted for that, hiding her tea like that, and she wanted to get on Karen and come down on Karen so hard, but you held out on your story, on your situation. Giselle knew about it and didn't say nothing. But yeah, like I said, when it came to Karen, all Robin brought was Robin's, so-called receipts that she had against Karen did not land. Just like her fashions don't land, her her reads do not land. So it's like, Robin, you need to come up with a better storyline for season 8 too. If I was the rest of these ladies, Karen, Wendy, and Candace, I would be on Robin's neck about her business with Juan. I mean, definitely, I would make her explain everything to us. Why you hid that information from us, but you want to be down somebody else, be in somebody else's business and chime in somebody else's business, but you hid your own. So, like I said, I want to see what Robin gonna bring this season. She need to get or continue to get from under Giselle's skirt and show us more of herself. And instead of being aggressive and yelling at Wendy and stuff like that, she need to be spilling more of her tea and telling her business. But yeah, Sharice, it's good that Sharice won't be coming back as a full-time cast member or a friend of the show, because all Sharice did last year, all she brought was was accusations with no receipts against Karen. She didn't have no receipts. She think that she the real queen of Potomac, but no, Karen is the real queen. Not you, baby. Like Sharice's time on this show, as far as I'm concerned, production is doing the right thing by keeping Sharice off this show. She can stay off this show as far as I'm concerned because her time on this show has ran its course. So Mama Smurf need to go somewhere and have several seats because we don't need her on the show no more. She's not needed. Like I said, she's boring. She don't have anything to bring. So keep her off the show. But like I said, congrats to Nneka for being cast on the show. I want to see what her and her husband brings to the show. They look like they've been married for 2 years, I believe. They're still newly married, so it seem like they bring a lot of a lot career wise, and they're very smart and intelligent people. So I want to see how they mingle in with these ladies. But me or Ashley, I want to see what she gonna bring. Mia, we all know Mia is a liar, liar, panties on fire type of broad. So that heifer, we don't know what she gonna do. She probably gonna tell more lies this season. So I want to see if she gonna show some growth. But as far as I'm concerned, I look forward to season 8. It's coming back later on this year. So let's see what newbie Nneka can do. But until then, I hope you all like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Please like the video. It does more for me in the YouTube algorithms or whatever you call it. But like I said, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and you all have a good day. Peace.